we're back home. Alright, so we're back home and we lost 240 bucks. We won around 80 bucks playing baccarat because we arrived at the casino like 6:30 something. We had to do some drone footage and there wasn't a seat available. Played till like 7. I was extremely tight. Nothing really usual, like unusual happening, just folding, nothing too fancy, nothing too big of a card. I did have a ace-king hand that ended up raising, nothing on the flop, bet, check, fold, basic stuff. But then there was this hand, I was small blind, and I have 10-3 suited, which is pretty dumb. I don't even play this garbage usually. But we're in the small blind, there's probably 5 people in the pot, and the flop comes Jack 10-3 with 2 spades, and we've got diamonds. So I'm on the small blind, and I'm like, I'm gonna check raise, but I do only have, so we're gonna find out where we're at. So I check, the guy on the direct left of me bets 12 bucks, so I'm like, all right. Everyone folds, it comes to me, we're heads up. I raise them to 65 bucks. I raise them to 65 bucks, and the guy tanks for a minute, does a good ass Hollywood, whatever, I'll give him that. And then he calls. The turn comes like a 4, irrelevant card, another suit. So I bet 125 bucks. The guy tanks for a little minute, doesn't look too happy, tosses in the call. The river gave, it was like another random card. I don't know if it was an 8 or a 9 or, I don't know. I didn't complete anything. It was all brick. It really bricked out. And I just shoved my stack because I was like, well, maybe he's on like a crazy draw because the board is still 10 Jack 3. I mean, there's 8 9. There's, you know, 9 Queen. There's a few hands that can be played. So, anyways, I ended up jamming. The guy goes deep in the tank. He's deep in the tank. So I'm just like, man, what does he have? And the guy just goes and he says, all right, if you have trip 10s. And when he said, I know if you have trip 10s, I already knew he had pocket 3s. But I had blockers. I had the 10-3, so I had blockers to the 10 and the 3. So I didn't put him on that. He could have had ace-jack. He could have had a lot of hands. But at the end of the day, yeah, he had pocket 3s, and we lost that, which was a $300 buy-in. And yeah, with the baccarat win, everything, we ended up leaving there with minus 240, which is pretty bad for the first poker vlog, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not too bad there. The season has just started, so we'll hopefully get some other good drone footage pretty soon. Hopefully it'll be the daytime. The drone footage was a little rough. And yeah, hopefully we'll get better luck next time. See ya.